Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you, wherever you are on the globe, especially on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, or here in Southeast Asia with me, dear friend. Welcome back to the channel. This is another special, explosive edition. This is Salon's blog. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned to the end of this video because we have so much to talk about this very afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Manchester City, Manchester United. I know that doesn't concern most of you, but well, it's just by the way. Tomorrow, Chelsea, Inter Milan. Chelsea, Inter Milan, our last pre-season game before the league will kick off. Remember, the league is about to kick off soon, and I will get to that. Now, Victor Osimhen, are we still in the line for Victor Osimhen? Yes, I will say so. Don't go anywhere. What is happening right now in London as we speak? Ladies and gentlemen, Pedro Neto has arrived in London ahead of his medical. Dear friends, now this medical has actually taken place, and as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, Pedro medicals taking place today in London. Yes, you are hearing it from me. Pedro Neto completing his medical at Chelsea, while Samu Omorodion arrives in London today. Yes, Pedro Neto completes his medical in London this morning, and Samu Omorodion arrives in London as well today. Spanish striker lands in England today ahead of former steps for $34.5 million deal from Atletico. Omorodion will sign 7-year deal at Chelsea FC. Omorodion is landing any moment from now in London, straight away for the medicals, and will go through the formalities to sign the contract with Chelsea. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, the gentleman will be off for 10 to 14 days. Yes. After all documents are signed, he'll be going away for his holidays. We understand he was in the Olympics, representing Spain in the Olympics. So he still needs his holiday to refresh, to freshen up. We might not see him in the first 3 weeks when the league starts. Yes, we might not see him in action for Chelsea. We can never tell whether it's going to be our first choice. No, that one is no. He's going either the second choice or third choice. And it will all depend on the arrival of Victor Osimhen, when Victor Osimhen will arrive. Ladies and gentlemen, I will get to Victor Osimhen later part of the video, but Pedro Neto completing his medical at Chelsea, while Samu Omorodion arrives in London. That is the latest news on that aspect. Now, did you realize that 8 days to Chelsea Man City game? 8 days, yes. A week today, Chelsea Manchester City. The first Premier League game of the season will start next week for Chelsea. Next week, Saturday, 8 days from now, Chelsea, Manchester City. What are your expectations? Let me hear from you in the comment section. Chelsea, Manchester City, what are your expectations? And hey, you see, once we are done with Man City, we have Wolves away. Remember, Man City is home. Then we have Wolves away. Crystal Palace home. Bournemouth away. West Ham home. How many points? Let me just add Man City to it as our first game. In the first 5 Premier League fixtures, Man City, Wolves, Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, and West Ham. How many points do you think Chelsea can get from these 5 games? We need to kick the season start very well. We need to start very well. We need to start on the front foot, ladies and gentlemen. How many points do you think Chelsea can get from these 5 fixtures? And look, what is it I'm seeing on my screen? What is Maresca telling Cucurella there? You know, Cucurella was not part of the US tour, but the entire team met him at Cobham with Cole Palmer. Yes, these 2 players were at Cobham whilst the entire team returned from the US. But it looks like in training, Maresca directing Cucurella or something. Can you guess what he is trying to tell him? Well, on your screen right now is Marc Cucurella and Enzo Maresca. Ladies and gentlemen, all right, you see, it's your afternoon and I would not like to talk too much, so I'll go straight to the point. Now, Chelsea are not done yet in the market, you know. We are not done yet in the transfer market. Chelsea believe there could be space for more movement in the final weeks of the window. Yeah. They believe, our sporting directors, in fact, they believe that there could be space for more movement in the final weeks of the transfer window. Remember, Gabriel Meg is expected to close soon. Gabriel Meg's deal with Chelsea is expected to close soon. And Mike Penders already signed yesterday. But Chelsea still believe that the transfer window is not yet done yet. Many more are expected. More are expected. Yes, and that should include, well, you see, let me tell you this. Chelsea could be still active on offensive players. Chelsea could be still active on offensive players in the market, even after Neto and Omorodion, according to Fabrizio Romano. And hey, Osimhen plans to leave Napoli, but no intention to reduce his salary or accept a straight loan. Osimhen plans to leave Napoli, but no intentions to reduce his salary or accept a straight loan. Chelsea still keen, only in case deal conditions on Osimhen's stance changes, as Napoli insists for Lukaku. So, ladies and gentlemen, all parties in Osimhen's deal right now are still in talks. I don't want you to think it is a done deal and tomorrow Osimhen is coming in. As we speak, according to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea's interest is very, very strong. Osimhen is prepared to come to Chelsea. Napoli want Osimhen to leave in order for them to get Romelu Lukaku. So all parties are interested in this deal. All parties are interested in this deal. And so far, it does not favor any of the parties. It doesn't favor Victor Osimhen. It doesn't favor Romelu Lukaku. It doesn't favor Napoli. And it doesn't favor Chelsea. All parties that are involved in this deal right now, as we speak, are still talking, because it has to be negotiated and terms agreed on. It is the terms of payment with Napoli regarding Victor Osimhen that is the issue. Whether it's loan with option, loan with obligation, cash buy, or whatever it is, indeed it is an issue that both parties are talking about right now. Victor Osimhen to Chelsea is on. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no doubt about that. Okay? Alright, we move on. You see, as we speak also, I want you to understand something. It is not just Chelsea. Like it been said, the transfer window for Chelsea is not yet over. Transfer window, before the transfer window be complete, every position and profile has to be filled very well. Every position and profile has to be filled very well. Hopefully, we start to get some movement on the remaining two deals. They will really add another dimension to our team. As you can see on your screen, yes, we've gotten Neto. We've gotten Neto. Pedro Neto. Now, what are we left with? Ladies and gentlemen, from my sources, the information we are receiving is Chelsea are still working on a defender. Likewise, a striker. When it comes to the striker, it is only one stop. That is Victor Osimhen. Transfer window complete. Every position and profile is filled after that. Hopefully, we start to get some movement on the remaining 2 deals, according to the news we are receiving. They'll really add another dimension to our squad. Who is the player that Chelsea are looking at to strengthen our defense? Murillo. He is the player Chelsea are looking at right now, ladies and gentlemen. And in order for Chelsea to secure Murillo, means Trevor Chalobah definitely must leave. As it is right now. Most of us out there who prefer Trevor Chalobah, how do you call it? But they are surely leaving. Yes, we want but they are surely to go. But right now, it is Trevor Chalobah that the owners want to get rid of because of profit. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly, before I let you go tonight, or this afternoon, before I let you go, I want you to look at this. How much nicer is it when a transfer is done like Pedro Neto? Out of the blue, no crazy chase through the media, no nonsense. Out of the blue, the announcement is made. How nice or nicer could that be? Just as we experienced last night till now, the surprise, that is the way the next 2 weeks is going to be like. The surprises are going to be coming up. Trust me. We've gotten a player that is 25 years old, experienced player from the Premier League for that matter, in Pedro Neto. Expect the next ones as well. It's going to come and hit you like a rock. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Enzo Maresca on facing Inter Milan tomorrow. Tomorrow, Chelsea, Inter Milan. Before I run up, Enzo Maresca on facing Inter Milan tomorrow. This is what he has to say. He said, Inter are a very good team. 2 years ago, they played in a Champions League final. And last season, they won the Serie A title. They have had the same manager for a long time now. And you can see they play fantastic football. Offensively and defensively. There will be a tough game. It will be a tough game. Our last game before we start the season. So we want to give our best. Tomorrow's game is actually the final test for Chelsea. The pre-season talk in the US did not work out to the expectation of some of us. Now, it is only after tomorrow's game that we can actually judge the 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks spent by Maresca with this squad. Yes. Maresca came in 1st of July. We are now in August. So the last 6 weeks that he spent with this squad, it is going to be tested tomorrow. It is tomorrow that we will know the abilities, the capabilities, the styles, the formations, whether Maresca indeed took note of the mistakes and the errors made in a pre-season tour in the US. Watch out for that game tomorrow. Don't miss out on it. And I'll be right here to give you analysis on it. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, I actually would prefer Chelsea to field its strongest team tomorrow against Inter Milan. I would prefer it that way. There shouldn't be any reservations. I would prefer our coach going all out against Inter Milan tomorrow. Let's see our strength. Are we ready for the start of the league? Remember, it is our last game. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our last game before the preseason. 8 days from now, we are kick-starting the season with who? Manchester City. Ladies and gentlemen, well, quickly, I want to let you go, but then I must let you see this in conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, we might be eating good soon. Chelsea fans, we might be eating good soon. I am hearing things. Victor Osimhen to Chelsea is going to be a reality. And I can tell you, But let's just hold our peace until it is confirmed. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, quickly, Chelsea are not done yet in the market. Remember that? But I can promise you, great news will come through the window pretty soon for you, Chelsea fan out there. All right, big shout out. Let me give you a big shout out before I let you go. Yes. Good morning, Mr. Selon Blog, watching you from Cameroon. For I can brag now that my team Chelsea has made me laugh by the way they did that deal. Up Blues, Selon Blog. Up Blues. Yes, all of us were taken by surprise. The way that deal came in, trust me, every Chelsea fan should be proud of that deal. Because we got a good deal. We got a good deal. That player, Pedro Neto, 8 out of 10. Yes. All right. And your name is what? Ananias Manga from Cameroon. Ananias Manga from Cameroon. Big shout out to you out there. Ananias Manga from Cameroon. All right. This one says, good morning, Mr. Selon. My name is Ihechuku, watching from Biafra. Neto deal is a perfect signing. Neto deal is a perfect signing. Big shout out to you out there, Ihechuku from Biafra, the land of Biafra. I believe it's Nigeria. Well. This one says good. Richard Jr. That is all you put there. You only put good. Well, this one says, Mr. Selon, if Sterling can leave Chelsea this summer, I'll be very happy because he is a selfish player. But we don't need this kind of player, and then we have to loan Modric so that Neto and Jackson are becoming our two winger for left and Palmer and Noni for right winger. I am Fadel Fadi, Chelsea fan from Togo. Fadel Fadi, Chelsea fan from Togo. Yes, most probably, like we are hearing, Juventus are interested or they showed interest in Raheem Sterling. In the coming days, we will be getting updates on that. Hopefully, he goes to Juventus to free up space even on our wage bill. All right. This one says, good morning, but your name is not here. Anyway, big shout out to you out there. Big shout out to you out there, Fadel Fadi from Togo. Big shout out to you out there. This one says, Up Blues, Babantunde Mogaji in Lagos. Babantunde Mogaji in Lagos. Big shout out to you out there in Lagos. All right. Okay. The next one says, popular from Nigeria, Abia State. Good one by Neto, but we need Osimhen, please. Yes, Osimhen deal is still in line. Osimhen deal is still on. Don't worry, keep your fingers crossed. Let the negotiations, Osimhen also have to soften his stance. He also have to soften his stance, all right, in order for Chelsea to conclude the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to you out there from Abia State. Ogochukwu from Abia State. All right, this one says, we don't need Samu, we need Osimhen. Didi Fofana is better than Samu. David Fofana is better than Samu, right? Well, we already got Samu on our books. He is already in London for his medicals. Yeah. Coming from Alfred Beku from GH Ghana. Yeah. This one says, good morning, sir. Well done. Well. We are still by Osimhen, Broja Kepa. And Broja Kepa, Didi Fofana are going. Okay. All these players you mentioned here now, they are expected to go out. They are expected to be sold before the transfer window ends. Big shout out to you out there. Afeje Matthew. I believe you are from Ghana. Afeje Matthew. Nyebro Eleke Fonama. All right. Next time, please let your messages be clear with your name, and I will give you a bigger shout out. Afeje Matthew from GH, I believe. All right. This one said, we still need Osimhen in Chelsea. Make the season more easier. Yes. Osimhen in our front line will make the season more easier for Chelsea. Big shout out to you out. And the name is, please keep your names coming in and where you are watching from. All right. This one says, Neto is faster on the ball. That is true. Neto has speed on the ball as well. Big shout out to you guys all out there, even though your names are not here. Big shout out to you guys all out there. This one says, good morning, Mr. Serum. It's not a matter of sunning. Every player in the world, the matter of winning games, the sun, every prayers, but you are not winning against ancestry. Well, this is coming from Samuel Shadrach. Big shout out to you out there, Samuel Shadrach. Coming from Chris Williams, my man Chris Williams said, so sad that Gallagher left Chelsea. My brother, I am more than sad. I am more than sad. I have a news on him in Atletico Stadium. But I just don't want to talk about it because I'm more than sad. I have a news about him. Even his pictures coming with his family at the stadium in Atletico. I just don't want to go there right now. Maybe later in the day. All right. Hey, dear friends, remember we are on TikTok. We are on TikTok at Selon's blog on TikTok. Remember that. Go to our TikTok and let's hear from you in the comment section on the TikTok as well. This one is from Kenny from Moscow. Wow, Kenny from Moscow. Big shout out to you out there. Kenny from Moscow, Europe. He said, Pedro Neto, good signing. Please, we need Osimhen. Yes, Osimhen deal negotiations and talks are still ongoing. Big shout out to you out there, Kenny from Moscow, Russia. All right, this one's a fantastic signing. I did not give your name, but I can see that Bamigbede Fridaus. Big shout out to you guys all out there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the final 3 or 4 says, thanks for the first day. Big brother, please tell me, can we win a cup? Well, it is our hope. Chelsea are fighting on 5 fronts. 5 fronts this season. We're going to be playing about 70 games. We are playing in the EPL, the Premier League. We are in the FA Cup. We are in the League Cup. We are in the Conference League. And we are also in the Club World Cup. So that we should be fighting for cups or trophies this season. Anyhow, we should be fighting for trophies this season. Last season, we were in the finals for the FA Cup, and we also in the semi-finals for the League Cup. And then the league itself, the Premier League, we were 6th. So this time around, we should improve on that. Yes, we should improve on that. All right? Okay, big shout out to you out there, my brother. This one coming from Sylvie Eden. He said, good morning, my big brother. Happy Saturday morning to you. I said this Neto to Chelsea is giving me crazy happiness. All right, enjoy yourself. It is a great news that we all heard, and we are happy and excited about it. Big shout out to you out there, Sylvie Eden in Anambra State, the Togolese in Anambra State. All right, this one says, you this man with your good vibes. The more you give us the latest updates, the more I like you. Happy weekend, bro. Happy weekend to you too. Coming from Sadiq Adeleke, big shout out to you out there. The more I see your messages, the more I'm excited also to give you good vibes. I'll see you in the next one when you see me, dear friend. All right, the last one from Chris Eze. I suspect this Chris Eze to be Chukudi Nas. I suspect this Chris Eze to be Chukudi Nas because you mentioned my name, Eric, here. And not many people know this name for me. Chukudi Nas here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise with me. Chukudi Nas, you are the one. I believe you are the one. Anyway, big shout out to you out there, Chris Eze, Chukudi Nas, right here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Guys, it is all done. I will see you guys in the next one exclusively. When you see me, shalom and peace.